So I've been out in the garden. I have discovered what, beyond the tender age of, I have discovered what I want to do with my life. And interestingly enough, it seems so late, but I needed to be this age chronologically to match the age that I was mentally before I got here. I needed to get to that chronological age before I could be respected in the arena I'm about to dive into. I hope this ain't a phase. I hope it's not something I'm just saying out of my mouth and I'm not gonna do shit, get up off my ass and do shit. I hope that randomly somehow I connect with the right good people. They gotta be good people too. I know that. I know I'm asking for unicorns. But I expect to get them. And so I'm asking for someone in the industries, well connected in the industries that I'm going to venture into and continue to venture into. Because there's some stuff I'm going to incorporate it into the stuff I already do creatively. Clearly, this is a sesh video, but these are the different places my mind went when I was in the garden. See, I got heebie-jeebies. But these are the places my mind went. I was thinking about flies, and I was like, no. Speaking of purpose, one's purpose, life purpose, or, just general purpose. As I was loitering in the garden so nonchalantly, so leisurely, which is a blessing in and of itself. Grow some shit, y'all. Like Ron, I almost called him Ron Isley. But he looked like dude that played Howlin' Wolf in Cadillac Records, who incidentally looks just like my brother-in-law. Mannerisms and shit too. But anyway, I was thinking about purpose, and as I was enjoying my loiter in the garden, I was appreciating the blessings of being able to loiter around in the garden because, insects were bugging me. They were annoying me. And it occurred to me that I was like, I'm kind of blessed, casually speaking, because as annoyed as I get when I'm in the garden with bugs and insects, if I think about it, I haven't been bitten by mosquitoes. I haven't been bitten by stuff. When you think about how much I garden and for how many years I've gardened, that's a blessing. So I was really appreciating the goddess for that having been the case thus far, right? Like, because if you think about it, I'm outside in the garden all the time, a lot, sometimes for a long period of time when my lungs can handle it, when my spirit and my hormones, don't come to slay my whole lung capacity. But I'm out there a lot. And for a number of years, I've been out there a lot and swatting and getting annoyed by critters and insects and things, but I don't get bitten. So I just want to give thanks to the elements and all that she has set forth. I don't have to suffer the insect bites. That was where my head was. And then I thought, speaking of suffering through it, I'm glad I'm even here to suffer through it if I did get bitten. Like, if I did get bitten. Thank God I exist. I'm alive and functional. I can take care of myself, that I can endure a little insect bite if it should come to pass, if it should come to it, right? And then I started thinking about people who are always doing things for other people. And Mr. made me think of this because he's so generous with himself, time, and he's so generous, such a generous, that's a real man, He's so generous, such a generous spirit that, sometimes people look at him and they think, oh, you doing all that for them? But Mr. is the type of person that if he knows you to be a good person and he loves you, if he loves you, or if you're just a good person, whether he loves you or not, he's that dude. Like, he'll do for anybody that is a good person because he is a good person and generous in its most genuine form. And I think about my sister, who, even from in the public eye, can find a way to really support everyone whose lives she ever touched. Everyone. God damn it, everybody. Everyone. And how it's easy for us to look at those people and be like, I got shit to do. I got to live. I can't be taking care of other people's stuff, doing stuff for them that they grown ass should have, taken care of. Or just, I can't take off work and do it. I can't do it. I don't know what I can do. You know, it's not malicious. They would like to be able to do something, but in their mind, they convince themselves that they can't make time. Even if they can, they've convinced themselves. It's easy to do. I do it all the time. I do it all the time. I swear I don't have time for something. And Mr. really puts, girl, make sure you marry you a good man. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. I done did all the preaching in the world I could do to people, so you want it. And here we are with that dude presiding over the United States of America. But anyway, good people. So then I started thinking about, like, say he going to install someone's garbage disposal. Let's make it something random. So he's going to, let's say he's going to replace someone's garbage disposal for them because they don't want to call somebody and have him come do it. And they know he'll, I want to say he's a sucker, but that's the whole moral of this conversation right here, is that he's not a sucker. He's a loving, grown-ass man. And, you know, I'm like, well, does that make me kind of juvenile? Maybe not juvenile, but maybe immature where that comes, where that's concerned, where your personal time and energy is concerned. There's some maturing to do there. But anyway, back to the, I know you don't even know what the subject was now, but back to that, I was saying, you know, thinking about those generous people, and then I was thinking about me at my age. We're going back to me needing to be this age right now for whatever reason within my path, right? So, you're going to have to be drunk or high to follow this video. And that's what it is. So, but being the age I am and being out there, thanking Goddess for the opportunity to be out in the garden and enjoy Mother Nature and to be alive and to be functional, to be able to do for myself. And in thinking about that, I was thinking about the people who are old and can't do for themselves. And we're all going to get there eventually, right? And that's particularly unnerving for us. But so I have to cross that bridge when I get to it, or else I'll spend my alive and functional years worrying about when that time comes. And I don't want to spend them doing that. I want to spend them being active and living, riding it till the wheels fall off, and maintaining my own health for the longevity of that ability to remain active. But you start to understand, and I don't care how mature you are, you don't understand until you get middle age and your body reminds your bitch ass that you have reached middle age. So, you know there's a time where you can't do what you used to do, but there comes a time where you know that some random shit could go down, and that could be, and your physical story could be rewritten for the rest of your life, okay? So when you get that old, you start appreciating the ability to do whatever it is. So as I was out there swatting, I was like, well, I'm glad I'm out here and able to move fast enough to swat. Some people so old, they can't, their reaction time can't swat no mosquito. And what's our reaction when you get bit? Old person can't do that. Now, that's not to say that they're automatically weak, because I know some old people that will laugh and slap you on the arm or the thigh and leave a welt. It's some strong-ass laughing old people out here in this world. So don't let them get to you. When you see that hand coming at you, it's going to go slow. They old. But don't let it connect, because you're going to come away with war wounds. They have no mercy. They so strong, them old ladies. But I remember when I was young, and they would pull me, them old ladies in the wheelchair. Come here, look at them big old pretty legs. Turn around, and would spin my ass around, and before I knew it, my ass and thighs and got patted down. That's how swift some old people are. So don't sleep on them. But everyone ages, stuff misfunctions. So I'm thankful that I'm there to endure. But I went from that to, since I was swatting everything, I had to wave away a fly. And then that annoyed me. Just like I was talking about getting over. Get over it. It annoys you. You're alive to endure it. Get over it, right? Here I am again, getting annoyed because it's a fly. It's a fly this time. Definitely. And then it makes me, I'm so aggravated. I'm like, why do flies, I'm going to put death on the whole species of the fly girl. I'm like, why do flies even exist? Like, they don't even serve a purpose. What do they even do, but eat puke and shit? Like, why? They don't eat. They only have a 48-hour lifespan. Why even exist? Okay, why? And I was like, it's not like you subbing in for the bees this year, because I am having a bee shortage. So my fruiting vegetables they're flowering like a motherfucker, but they're struggling on the fruiting end of things this season. But It's not like the flies gonna replace any missing bees that I might be contending with on any given season. So I'm like, why do flies are like purposeless? They should all die. I start sounding like Trump on some detainment center type shit. I was like, they all must die. They serve no purpose. They're no good for anything, right? All flies. And then I started thinking about the wondrousness of goddess. The wondrousness of goddess. Or if you have masculine energy, the wondrousness of God in your case. But the wondrousness of goddess, I became empowered to and appreciative of. And I was like, no. The flies have a purpose. I don't know what the fuck it is. Maybe they're the only things that will eat shit and vomit in their diet. Matter of fact, that's their T-bone steak, bitch. Or if you are vegan, your avocado toast hoe. But this is the delicious shit to them so that they can transition it into some other kind of bullshit that may be good for the environment. How do we know? I know as humans or scientists, botanists, or whatever your Western given title that you want to claim ownership of and know all information. We all do it, on some level. On some level, we all do it. But you know what I'm talking about? We don't know everything. And in fact, the more I watch us, the more likely I am to contend that we know nothing. I hope these shades are not telling all my business in this video. You know glasses be telling on bitches. Be snitching on bitches, but hopefully hopefully when I blur the damn thing, it'll, cancel all that out. But anyway, bitch, I just wanted to send y'all some love because I'm feeling all my chakras and vibrations aligned and shit, and I just wanted to love on you for a minute, But in a session, you know what a minute turns into, and so here we are. All right, y'all. What else will I tell? Oh, yeah. After all that shit and giving flies a goddamn pass and giving mosquitoes a damn pass for the last so many years, guess what happened? As soon as I wrapped up that conversation about how thankful I was to not have gotten bitten by no shit. Yeah, you guessed it. You guessed it. Right there. Bit by some shit. I think they got the top of my left knee too. Bitch sent her cousins for me. They got me too. It's a big red splotch on the side of my knee now. Look like Mr. tried to take out my ACL or some shit. It really itches. I forgot that's how long it's been since I've been bit by mosquitoes. I forgot how much and how long they itch. Just with that shit, I'm finna get into the shower. I got heebie-jeebies. And I especially got heebie-jeebies right now because I feel everything, including stuff that's not even there probably. And then not to mention the stuff that really is there that y'all can't feel or that people who are not meditated wouldn't otherwise feel because their senses are all spiked up and... What are we looking at? 227? How come I didn't have any music playing? Did I wrap up the water hose? Let that plugged in. But at least I caught the water delivery guy. Even as I slip, I'm still on my P's and Q's. What the fuck is a P and a Q? Like, what does that ever mean? What's the original meaning? And where did it come from? What is the cultural history of P's and Q's? Tell the sister. Sister want to know. Just sit up here scratching like a tweaker. Let me get in the shower. Get my ass in the shower. I think I'm stalling because since all I have to do is be conscious of it though. But since I'm meditated, I'm afraid that I'll get in that shower and that warm water start feeling good. And I don't care how conscious I am of it. Be like, no, I said I was going to come in here and do a quick shower. I'm going to do a quick 5-minute shower and be out this hole. All that doesn't matter. All that doesn't matter. I just told you what your senses are like, right? When you meditate. I just told you that, right? Yeah, so I got the heebie-jeebies and I've been bitten and I need to get this, wash these heebie-jeebies off me. And then I also need to put on a pretty face for Mr. Put on some pretty other stuff for Mr. And then start getting some productive takeouts, some salmon, start getting some productive stuff done. Transfer some clothes to the dryer. See how easily I rattle shit off? I spent all this time rattling that shit off and not doing that whole list of shit that I just said, on which I could be getting started. I ain't shit. I ain't shit.